Hello, hello, testing, testing, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Are we here, chat? Are we here? Hold the phone. Let me actually. Oh, wait, hold on. Alright, gang. It's Devblog time. Alright, let's wait for. What's up, Harry? How's it going, man? Gizmo, what's up? I skimmed it beforehand just so I could get a picture for the thumbnail, and I wasn't impressed. There isn't really a lot of shit here, so. Um, I mean, hopefully there's some juicy shit. I haven't read anything, so I'm surprised I posted today and not tomorrow, considering tomorrow's the last day. Strange, very strange. What's up, guys? What's up, Cole? Gamart, what's up? What's up? I have high hopes. There's like one thing that makes it really peak. All right, I'll read it. Hopefully, news on Barry. I hope so. Small tier related. Ooh, all right, that's juicy. Let's get more folks in here, and then I'll read it with everybody. I don't want anybody to miss anything. How we doing, gang? What's happening? What's popping? What's up? Whoever just joined, what's up? How's it going? Gonna wait for a few more people to get in here. I'll start going through everything. I was literally just like editing my video, not even like 2 seconds ago, and then I got a notification that the devlog dropped. So that's peak. What are these? Are these from the Discord? What is this? You guys must have really thought I was running my mouth when I said I was laying groundwork so we could animate the dinos faster and more efficiently. Yeah, I mean they're getting a lot of stuff done on the animation. So honestly, if we get Kentro, Barry, Ovi, and Ostro first half of next year, that would be beautiful. Honestly, Kamara and Quetz by the end of next year as well. We'll see. Large spoilers. Can't wait for Spino to come in 2030. Redwood's Dome, snow occasionally, maybe. I don't know how technologically advanced Dome is lore-wise, so we'll see. We shall see, gang. Alright, what's up, guys? Alright, you guys ready to read this shit with me? Half Rexes and Aloes on a horde test on ESP hacks? Yeah, I've been doing that shit. It's fucking stupid, I know. What's up, Pancakes? How's it going? Haven't played the horde test in almost a month. Is it good right now? Eh. I mean, last time I played, it was like, oh god, the ping is horrible right now. For a few weeks, like it ran pretty smooth, like butter. You know, frame was great, frames were great, ping was great. And it wasn't really at a time where a million people are trying to hop on, so there weren't really many hackers. So, but then a few, like a little less than a week ago, there was a patch that kind of busted everything. But overall, it's been solid. It's been good. It's pretty fun. Can't wait for Barry. I know, dude. It's so fucking peak. That was my 4-ton Rex to ESP Allo today. Oh, yeah, I saw it. It sucks, dude. If I need to join your Discord, when I do, I'll make sure to get some clips in for you. Oh, thank you, Harry. I appreciate it, man. I'm glad you acknowledged that. Um, let me, uh, let me get you guys a Discord invite real quick. All right, for anybody that wants to join. Before we start reading the devlog, I do just want to say something real quick. So I'm going to try to get as many community clips as possible. And then what I'm going to be doing every week is posting a video of just, Isle players, like cool, funny, whatever clip you want. It's just going to be a big compilation video of Isle clips. So if you have anything, please join my Discord. And then there is a clip submission channel, okay? Post whatever you have in here. And then I hope we get enough clips every week to the point where I can post it every week. It doesn't matter, like I said, funny, cool, literally any sort of interesting clip you have in game, post it in here. Like I would love to see them all. Some of them have been really funny already. Like so Scales posted this. I'll show this real quick. They get knocked off the fucking cliff. They're perfectly fine. This person's about to fall off. Oh god. Jesus Christ. That one's funny. I think this is one of my favorites so far, but all of them have been great. This one's funny. This is a Dino jump scare. This is funny. Like literally all of this stuff has been really good so far. So, like I said, dump your clips in here. I can't wait to see them all. I really want to make a big video of all your guys' submissions. Of course, you'll be credited. Your name will be in the video. So, if you want to share it with everybody, share the class. Feel free. Just a suggestion. I just want my giant PT for real. I lost my Prime Rex to. Oh, god damn. I lost my Prime Rex to 2 Rexes and a Prime Trike mixed bag. That's disgusting. I am so sorry about that. I should post the one where a Rex snuck up from behind and got me screaming to the top of my lungs. That would be so funny. Please. Please. I don't know if I should narrate me reacting to the clips or I should just post the clips. I feel like if I just post them straight up, then that'd be kind of like, lazy. I definitely want to do something other than just like fucking smush them together like a sandwich. All right, but we have everybody. We have a good amount of people in here. Hopefully the devlog's good. So are you guys ready to read this shit, or do you want to wait a bit longer? Because I'm ready. If you guys are, let's get into this. If you haven't liked the stream, I'd appreciate it. Helps out. Everybody who's liked the stream so far, absolutely goated. If you're just watching, that's perfectly fine too. You are also goated, but like you get extra brownie points if you like the stream. But alright gang, let me just open chat on my phone and then we can start watching, or not watching, we can start reading, alright? Just so I can read chat while looking at the devblog, alright? I love multitasking. Hold the phone, hold the phone. Alright, let me... Alright, we're good. Sick. Nobody says anything about Barry. I think I'm 1% better. Ready? Alright. If I'm not gonna read, you're gonna read? Alright, that's fine. I wish Packy gets a taste of its prime. Me and my friends won 10v2 against you. Gee, 10v2 is crazy. Yeah, Packy, I don't know if you played the Horde test, but Packy Prime Elder is insane right now. Like, absolutely fucking bonkers. Alright, we have a bunch of people. Alright, thank you guys for liking the stream. Alright, let's get into it. I'm not gonna stall anymore. I'm not gonna fucking... Alright, we have plenty of people in here. If more people join and we're reading through, I'll wait to finish reading the devblog, then I'll go back and show you guys what you want to see. Alright, so let's do this shit. Alright, devblog 65 posted literally... Oh, damn. I was a bit late, actually. 40 minutes late, to be precise. Alright, but yeah, Felipe, lead programmer. This month I worked more on updating some remaining UI panels and bug fixing them. Sorry if my reading is ass. My brain reads faster than my mouth, so. Or other way around. Actually, no. Both interchangeably. The UI took less time to implement than expected, which is great for once. Besides that, new mutations have been added, which allows you to change your gender, but also another one that allows a female to lay eggs without a mate, allowing more nests to be around. These are needed additions, but require some additional setup to get working correctly. Some old mutations got some balance changes, and a few bug fixes. The ones that got changed, they're talking about photosynthetic and nocturnal, which gave you a speed boost. They actually got rid of the speed boost completely. So I believe that's what they're talking about there. Also worked in a new system for skins. See, this is what I mean. I can't read. I apologize. Also worked in a new system for skins, which will be added once we finish testing it, which is a theme system. Wait, what? Which will give different color palettes based on those themes. For example, forest theme will focus on greenish palettes of colors. Dinos may have several different themes to choose. Wait, that's pretty sick. So like, I mean, people already kind of do this. Like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go for like a rock camouflage or a highlands vibe or a forest camouflage, shit like that. So, I mean, that's pretty cool. That's a pretty cool change. I wonder what that will look like on the new UI. And of course, bug fixing. See you. Sick. That is pretty cool. I mean, that's interesting. That's interesting. Spyro Carno. This shit was crazy. Start the shit? Yeah, we're in. Imagine Donnie just says Barry releasing for Christmas. Oh god, I would wish. Our little dyslexic child. I'm dead. All right, well, Felipe's what's it called? Submission. It was nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. The theme system sounds interesting. I wonder if that'll have like exclusive colors that we can only get access to with choosing the theme, or it'll just be kind of like suggestions, basically. Like, oh, here's an idea based on like this biome or whatever. So that sounds cool. But let's move on. I see Astra. Where's Perry? Hold on. Aerial programmer. Most of my time this month was spent working on updates for the Pteranodon. Ooh, the first of them being the dive roll. Yeah, they actually just changed the dive roll recently. Instead of just activating the dive roll whenever it's losing altitude, you have to double click control to activate it. It's something fun the players can do without really doing anything, which is like we actually need a lot more of that. I know it doesn't really mean a whole lot to some people, but like adding this type of shit it adds so much to the game, like genuinely. But I think it really adds to the character of the dinosaur. Absolutely, like for sure. Originally, it would activate when somebody. Oh wait, did they just call Pteranodon a dinosaur? It's blasphemy. Originally, it would activate whenever someone tried to fly downwards, but that resulted in players being locked into a dive for a short duration, even if they only wanted to make a small adjustment. So it was changed to activate when double. Yeah, that's literally what I just said. Double tapping control. The second feature is something that would much bigger impact on its gameplay, adding a new way to turn sharply. With the Pteranodon being a small, nimble animal, we wanted to improve its mobility without having it suddenly snap in different directions when turning. This one's a bit difficult to explain, but first we tried a version that would automatically change your turning behavior based on your speed and turn rate. Wait, what? What are they talking about? Hold on. It didn't feel completely intuitive at first, but after some getting used to, I'd say it already worked well. The second version is what we, oh, okay, that's okay. Is what we have now, which is making it tied to air brake, giving players better control over their movement. This way, braking and turning quickly are done with the same key, which made it a bit more difficult. But I think we found a good point where they can both be used comfortably depending on how quickly one is turning. So yeah, the Tornado flight's pretty solid right now. I'm not gonna lie. By the way, I remember the baby Packy a couple days ago or something. It's me. I changed my name and profile because why not? Yeah, I remember you, Harry. It sucks our Packies died. He got slaughtered. I said that about Ariel too. Have you seen the new grass? I have not actually. I have not seen the new grass. Not yet, at least. Other than the usual bug fixes and balance changes, I've also been looking at the Osteraptor a bit, setting up animations and reorganizing some existing code to fit the Oster's need. Uh, AKA, like, the animations are done. Oster's animations, like, are pretty much fucking done. They are done. I think they just need adjustments and shit. So what Ariel's basically doing is just plugging them in according to, like, what the creature is doing. So, like, the coding side of it, basically is what that means. So don't think this is like oh, Ostro still needs to be animated. No, this is something completely different. All right, Tapwing, 2D artist. Oh, no new art it seems, which is quite unfortunate, but you know it is what it is. Recently, I've been working at narrowing down the basic color palettes for all dinosaurs to create some quality control for the color combos that can be made. For example, an animal might look good in either green, red, or blue. Making all those colors available in one set creates the potential for some truly eye-bleeding color combos. This brings me to the second part of my recent task, which is creating a number of alternate color sets for the roster. This way we can offer a more expansive range of color sets on an animal like Tonanto, Omni, who are currently restricted to their respective brownish colors with basic set, but might also look good in a set themed around, or forest greens or sandy yellows. We'll be able to add greens on an otherwise default red, wait, what? We'll be able to add greens on an otherwise default red dinosaur without having to worry about how and if those greens are going to work with those reds. So she's also referencing what Felipe talked about with the color palettes or like the themes, I guess. I guess you I guess this gives us more insight on how it will work. Like you choose a theme and then you choose your colors from there, but you're restricted to that theme, I guess. How does Maya fare against Cerratos now? I'm pretty sure it kicks ass. I remember always dying to Cerrato as Maya, so with these buffs, I don't know. Cerrato is definitely going to have a much harder time with Maya, if that makes sense. Definitely not impossible still, but Maya's going to kick ass for sure. Maya feels amazing right now. That's good. That's good. To be honest, playing Legacy is kind of a palate cleanser. I'm assuming Ovi will be very colorful. I hope so. Can't wait for the Bible long essays of how bad the game is. I think all male dinos should have more out there colors to females. Yeah, we do have the male display, and those are still pretty colorful, which is good. Except for Tonanto, it doesn't really have too many. It has like fucking brown, bright brown, and then maybe like an off-white. Excuse me. Alright, we shall continue. Viz, this whole month has been mostly dedicated to building the labs. A massive facility that spans over 110 meters in length and one of the largest locations above ground. It consists of over a dozen, whoa, damn, alright, a dozen room types spanning from the known lab hub that is incorporated rift guts towards a plethora of new areas, such as armory, all new offices, administration, containment, and some others I cannot speak on yet. Well, that's cool. Some mysterious shit. It is a multi-story building that gives access to a lot of explorable areas in which only a handful of rooms are not accessible. The building has numerous ways in and out, and not unjust from the front door. Most areas have two or more connections to prevent players from getting stuck or worse, cornered. Gotcha. The whole facility has been one of the most exciting pieces I wanted to show you, and here we are. The only thing missing from the piece is the final weathering and satellite structures. This is fucking huge, damn. So, helicopter pad right here. This is a garage door for a vehicle. And, ooh, bigger garage door on this side. You can just barely see it. There's like a little balcony on the top of here with an open thing. Ooh, there's like a broken window there. Bunch of solar panels up top, some railings and shit, and satellite. Boom, more solar panels. This is huge. This is actually massive. Looks really good. This is the other side of it. Damn. Got a entrance here, here. Wow, holy shit. Yeah, this is gonna be huge in game. That's kind of crazy. Oh, whoa. Yo, that looks sick. I see. I see the little vending machine right there. That's sick. Yeah, this is a big ass building. Whoa, damn. Yeah, this building's huge. Rex should be more colorful in my opinion. The male display. For the male display, for sure. Was the dino rendering different on Legacy? Because I remember that I could see a Rex walk over. Yeah, like the Evrima's like completely different. Pretty much in every aspect except for some animations, sounds, and models. That's about it. They've fucking redone everything, so the rendering probably much different. Yeah. Human development incoming after quits. I mean, hopefully. I mean, technically, the human development is always going. They have a completely separate team for the human development, so that's just constantly going. I want to make best in building. Oh, like a base in building. Gotcha. Yeah, you'll definitely be able to like repair buildings, and they've pretty much confirmed. Yeah, you'll be able to repair structures to like keep and use them for your team, whatever. This is a nice kitchen. Very clean. Oh wow. Oh damn. Yo, this looks nice. Holy shit. The humans got like some fucking some luxury here. Besides that, I've created two habitation buildings that are used for housing and R&R staff. That was on the island, featuring a separate kitchen, bedrooms, and various lounge rooms, supply closet, and all that's left is a few independent models such as beds. No more just cots and some rec rooms, some rec room items. So these are the little housing bunkers, basically. These are not nearly as big as this, but like Damn, like you could really tell this is like weathered as fuck. I've been on the island a while. It's been through some shit for sure. Even got some like moss growing here, some of the corners of the building here. Got some cameras on each corner of the building as well. What is this? This must be one of the bedroom. It looks like there's a little placeholder bed right there because they said they haven't modeled the beds yet, just little cots. I can't see shit in this one, but nice, very good. Also can't see shit. That'd be funny if there's something hiding in the dark here and need to turn up the brightness. That'd be funny as hell. Can't wait to make a pack on camo and quets. My typing so ass. It's so God, I'm sorry. Just say I want to make a nest in buildings. Gotcha. That'd be cool. As a quets like on top of one of these buildings. Give me SCP vibes for sure. Like walking in there and seeing eyes in the dark. I know, dude. That'd be so cool if they snuck something like a little Easter egg in one of the dark corners here. But I can't turn my gamma up right now to see them. I need to rip these and then turn up the brightness. Alright, well, that's it for this month, besides the usual bug fixing and minor new stuff that we've added this month. See you in the next one. Sick. On to Wedge. I'm gonna skip my breath here. I'm yawning big time. Alright, Wedge Sound Designer. This month started us wrapping up the finishing touches on Allo, with some testing leading to adjustments. Some of its audio fixes to bugs that were made aware of, along with any other audio-related bugs that needed to be addressed for the impending patch. So they got a patch coming to fix a lot of Allo shit, basically. After that, our focus has been on Kentro, huge, which has come together swiftly. We've been exploring multiple angles with its audio palette and have landed a variety of sounds that have a diverse but cohesive range. It pulls a little from Stego, keeping it in the family, it makes sense, with a different syntax, and then incorporates shrill bugling, bovine honking, and horse shrieks. That sounds cool, actually. We have a large majority of its adult sounds completed with only a small handful left, and a decent chunk of the juvenile sounds designed as well. That is beautiful. Osteoraptor had its final batch sounds implemented with new vocal animations being created. A lot of new attention has been put into getting the cinch and a sync. Oh, okay, I'm stupid. I don't know. Cinch and age scaling of the vocal calls just right so they sound their best at each stage of growth. In addition to new sounds for upcoming creatures, I have done some more work on footsteps with additions of missing sounds in the large dinosaur's footsteps suit, and suite, whatever the fuck. And oh my god, my vocabulistic, you guys are probably like absorbing cancer from my fucking reading ability right now. And ADHD go fucking crazy. I'm sorry. Finally giving Kentro some love. I know. I'm so glad they're talking about Kentro and Ostro on here. I don't think we're gonna be talking about Barry anytime soon on here, but whatever, it is what it is. It's fine. They should add a building on the giant rock so humans can look over highlands. That'd be cool. Okay, as I was saying, in terrains that haven't been covered yet, such as gravel and snow, that's a big question mark right there, isn't it? Why the hell are they talking about snow on a tropical island? I do not know. Does that mean we're getting snow in the dome, potentially? That would be sick. That's actually like that's such a funny way to sneak in like we're getting a new biome by saying gravel. It's so like nonchalantly. And terrains that haven't been covered yet, such as gravel and snow. Like, what do you mean snow? We don't have snow. They better say something about Barry. I hope so, but as far as things are going, they might just say it at the end, like, oh yeah, Barry's coming along nicely or some shit. Like, just a quick mention. They've been implemented into the existing sound cues so the sounds can make their way into the game quickly. However, more work I'm getting distracted. However, more work has been done on the new footstep system that will correct any scaling issues with footsteps over the increase of growth, as well as give us more flexibility and control over the various parameters so we can have pinpoint accuracy on every aspect. This will need more rigorous testing after being implemented before making its way into your hands or feet. Um, and then hopefully Dilo's massive and loud sounding footsteps will come to an end eventually. I need OV news for real, dude. To end the month, the time has come to dig up an old concept I had designed a few years ago for an exciting, wait, what? Exciting audio component that will be making its way into the Isle soon. The first of many additions to help breathe life into the sound of the island. More, whoa, what is he talking about here? That is very intriguing. That is very, very intriguing. All right. Hypo. Or, no, I'm stupid. Sorry, I'm like listening to something else IRL. Uh, I mean, in the map, they had to showcase Barry and Kentro, had redwoods. Maybe the map is snow biome. Hopefully. What if they had like polar different and redwoods and tundras? Yeah, it's something about the dome for sure. Definitely something about the dome. But all right, Hypno QA. It's been a busy month for QA as we close in our last few updates of the year with us tackling the remaining T-Rex and Elder system issues, as well as taking on the UI overhaul and Allosaurus character all in one go. Essentially, when this goes to live branch, they are bringing the Prime Elder system, or well, the Elder system in general, T-Rex and Allo, and the UI overhaul. That's all going to be one big update. Like everything in the Hortus right now, it's coming to live branch. I would assume by the end of the year, I would hope. Our current focus is testing server performance, ensuring that it's up to standard for the Evrima branch. Yeah, if they're focusing primarily on what's them call it balance now, that's a pretty good sign that like this Hortus is almost done. I would hope. As we're using the debug 5 times growth servers on the Hortus to identify any remaining crashes or stuttering that is occurring. Yeah, they're trying to speed this up like crazy. T-Rex had the unintended feature of becoming a home invader, capable of crushing a burrow and eating its inhabitants, despite it not, despite them not being visible. Sorry, the quality is booty. Yeah, so he just like crushed the taco's burrow and just fucking mauled it, basically. Yeah, so there's the burrow. And he just demolishes the taco. That's funny. Oh god, here's the... Okay, Hypno's got a lot to say this month. That is nice. That is nice. Sparring between T-Rex and Trike still has some issues lingering as well, which is mostly caused by the crush into spar interaction when a Triceratops' legs were almost fractured and received a crush on its head. It would break the sparring for the T-Rex, but the Trike would still see it occurring, so it wasn't replicating properly. This would lead to all sorts of weirdness, like the two becoming permanently locked up, or the T-Rex or the Trike strafing on their client while moving normally for others. This could also result in the Triceratops player looking in the complete opposite direction for each player as well, which made it look like you were attacking from behind, while in reality you were hitting them from the front. We're continuing to iron out these problems over the next few builds. That is a very elaborate bug, so that sounds quite annoying, so I'm glad they caught that shit. That sounds ridiculous. I don't play Trike or Rex that much, so I've never seen that or in a video, so yeah, that's pretty funny. It'd be cool if some snow, some water froze over this. Oh god, I can't read. Would be cool if I can't read. If ice froze over the water and trapped some dinos, that would be cool. We're getting Allo and Rex as a Christmas drop, and then Ostro, and then the gang Q1 probably. Hopefully we won't have to wait much longer for this update to come out. Probably by the end of the year. I wouldn't hold your breath or anything. Might be another month or so. But that's not a whole lot of time comparatively. It's not horrible. 2026 gonna be peak. We said that about this year too. I mean, to be fair, this year has been pretty peak. We got Prime Elders, Allo, Trike, Rex. So I mean, it's been pretty cool. Quite ambitious though, yeah. Oh, for the Kama release of Kama by the end of next year. I mean, maybe. To be fair, Rex and Triceratops and Allo have taken up most of their fucking time, so nothing's impossible. I was on Petite Pete's 2 hours ago, and I logged off because I saw some dinos, so is it safe to log in now? I am not sure. 2 hours ago? I mean, are you a dino? Because if you're on land and you saw some dinos 2 hours ago, Are you logging because you need to drink water like right now? If so, then I would just get in, drink some water, test your luck because I don't think they're going anywhere. But all right, let's continue with Hypno's. Oh my God, Hypno has so much shit. Oh wait, oh Hypno's the last person to. Oh, there's no Dondi and Kissin didn't say anything this month. That is just Hypno for like half of this devlog. That's crazy.
Your camera isn't on, is it?
No, no, I don't turn on my camera. No.
Just...
How's your shower?
It was good.
The devlog just dropped, so we're doing a whole little read along.
What does that mean?
So every month they drop a developer note thing, like just a bunch of the
Like updates and stuff?
yeah, no, not an update to the game, just a big paper saying what the developers have been up to basically and what they are working on. All right. All right, let's read the next paragraph. Yeah, he's saying a lot of shit. Holy shit. With your feedback, we decided to change it so that elders would no longer have increased growth speed when they have received diets. Yeah, I noticed that change. That was good. This allowed players to continue to enjoy their adult and elder characters for longer duration before eventually reaching the point of entombment. Speaking of which, entombing has a continuous issue of resetting the player's skins and swapping. Oh my god. And swapping their gender since its implementation. With the help from the community bug reports, which you should all be doing, we now believe to have located the source of the issue, and we are currently in the process of applying this fix to our upcoming Hortus patch. Holy shit, it took them like half a year to figure out why our skins were getting deleted after entombing. No more losing your beautifully crafted camouflage. That's nice. That's actually, that would be great if they fixed that. Unless it's already in, then either way. There are still improvements yet to be made to the Elder system. Some characters such as Dino, Trudon, Hipsy have especially difficult time achieving prime status. This is something we are aware of and will be addressing in the near future. Hopefully that means he's like kind of hinting towards each species having creature specific what's it called, requirements, and not everything has the exact same requirements where you need to go to like 4 patrols, 2 migrations. Because, like, Hipsy doesn't even live long enough to hit 2 migrations. So it's just, like, impossible. So that would be sick. You might not have thought about it. I can't read. I apologize. But the programmers replacing all the assets for the UI took a fair bit of QA's time, with text fields breaking, buttons becoming non-functional, colors being mismatched, and menus extending beyond the user's game resolution. Just to name a few. Even now, we are still finding some more minor issues, such as the nutrients not scaling properly on the HUD. Oh, so it's not going to be full screen anymore? That's peak? Oh yeah, and if you guys haven't been playing Hortus, basically the group button, the nesting buttons, literally nothing, half the shit on the UI, besides like maybe the mutations, like, were not working. It's fucking crazy. All the new UI had to go through extensive testing. Can I type into a box where a number should go? Can I open the character menu while the game settings are visible? Can I exploit existing systems with the new menus? The latter proved to be true, where players were able to invite others to their nest via a code and spawn them in before their eggs had even finished incubating. That is actually something me and other people were cheesing on Packy last week. So that's funny how they acknowledge that. Server queuing will be making a return and is expected to be brought back to all servers for the update to Evrima. It is currently only present on one horde test server. Jesus Christ. To see how it fares with our new caching system. That's annoying as hell. They're bringing Q back, but only for one server out of the fucking 20. One strange, I mean, they'll come to all of them, obviously. One strange example we ran into is the new admin panel deciding to break whenever the teleport button was highlighted. Teleport button. Oh. Oh, that's the admin panel. Gotcha. I'm stupid. He literally said it right there. It's pretty funny. Yeah, I completely forgot about the UI for the admin panel. Gonna be straight up with you. That's pretty cool. We haven't gotten to see any of that. We haven't seen any of that stuff yet. I love how I love Buggy Mess and Dondi. I sure do love the Isle. To be fair, all four Kentro, Austri, Barry, Obi are meant to. Yeah, they're supposed to be like batched together. They're probably gonna call them all at once, just like Serato, Bibi, Trudon, Galley, and whatever did as well. Hey, yo, I just read this. Sup? Welcome in. I really prefer if they focus on playables first. We don't really need for you and for new UI. It's not like necessary at the moment. I know, but I think it's more of something to because I get it, but at the same time, if they're gonna implement more features like the Prime Elder system, they kind of need the UI as well, or else we would not have the Prime Elder system like completely functional, especially with like the fucking nesting and entombing and all that shit. It fucking everything's just gonna break if they just keep on like smushing together new buttons and UI. I'm glad they're doing it. I mean, hopefully it doesn't take a long time to flesh out before they fucking drop this shit. I mean, they said earlier it shouldn't. It's going faster than intended, and it shouldn't be too long. So, but yeah, it is kind of annoying. But they are pumping out playables really fast, so don't worry about it. I don't want to be an ungrateful prick or anything, but I get it. Yeah, yeah. No, no, for sure. Like that's a valid complaint, but they're definitely pumping out like playables as well. I mean, Barry Ostro, um, what's it call it? Fucking Overraptor and the other one are coming very soon, hopefully. First quarter of next year. The first implementation. Oh, wait. The new animation, potentially? First implementation of HalfSlyced latch has allowed them to stack on top of one another, creating a potentially endless chain of them. We were sensible and stopped at 3, but just imagine the potential. Oh. Never mind. I thought he was talking about the new animation instead of them just fucking hanging on the side of something. Your friend sent me the Barry model. You've seen the renders I sent? Yeah. This shit was cool. As soon as this roadmap is finished in like 2 or 3 years' time, that I'll be. I mean, honestly, bump the 2 or 3 years up to like fucking 5, maybe. I mean, at least 5. Experienced an issue where it gets kicked from the servers if it uses the pounce ability when it has attained Prime Elder status. This is expected to be fixed in our next patch, the Horde test. When was the last time they patched this shit? Is it still the... this was the one that broke the game, I believe. Or was it this one? It was either one of these. Oh, and there was one 2 days ago. Maybe they fixed it already. So, I don't know if when this is written, maybe this is before they fixed it or after. Of course, this wouldn't be complete Devblog without mentioning whatever the latest fun our AI has had this month. Bro, what the fuck? The goat just fucking transcends to the 4th dimension. I have no words. It is known that the Diablo AI have been fattening up the T-Rex groups, making their growth far easier than it should be. Holy shit, thank you. These AI will be more evenly distributed across the island. Improvements to them are constantly being made by Amarok to make them less of a free meal. Thank God. Thank the Lord. And putting in a big focus on making direct changes to the game based on your feedback. For example, we made it so the Bipey, Dryo, Hipsy, Trudon characters no longer become infertile when they reach 100% growth. They would grow so quickly that they did not have ample time to create a nest, including all of the other usual challenges they face. So this has now been addressed and is present in our latest Horde test build. Justice for the small playables. That's a very nice change. Lastly, Dawn has been making balance changes to the majority of the roster, fine-tuning the damage, knockdown thresholds, and fracture modifiers for the larger species. Stamina is also being adjusted for these characters and has been temporarily put on a level playing field in order to find some more appropriate values for them. These changes should make them all feel fair against one another, as opposed to the T-Rex breaking a Triceratops leg in 2 crushes and winning. Aloe went in with its maximum bleed values and has since been brought back down in line with the rest of the roster, though further tweaks may still be required. It is also suffering from a bug delay to its movement when dismounting from a latch, resulting in the target being able to get a free hit on the Aloe. I knew about that, yeah. I play Aloe a bit. Let us know your thoughts and keep that feedback coming. Now is the most vital time to do so before we commit this update to the Evrima branch. Holy shit, wait. How soon is this coming? Now is the most vital time to do so before we commit this update to the Evrima branch. Wait, that's kind of crazy. No news on Barry? Yeah, it sucks. I'll be in college when cuts this out, probably. I think Spider will come in 2030. Maybe like 2040. That's kind of good news, I think. Yeah, for sure. We got some nice stuff on Phase 3 a few weeks ago. My berry hunger satiated for a while. Yeah, same. We got that berry gameplay footage, man. That fed generations of berry enjoyers. But guys, this is actually, like, this is phenomenal news. Look at that shit. Now is the most vital time to do so before we commit this update to the Evrima branch. That is amazing. That is some great shit I'm, like, putting in my ears right now. Hopefully, I mean, this is the last month of the year. Tomorrow is November 30th, and then December, we only have like a month left of 2025, and it's 2026. So I'm sure this update will be coming this month, almost fucking guaranteed. There's no way. They mentioned earlier this is going to be like the last update of the year, whatever, and now they're saying that obviously commit to this update to the Evrima branch. So, hopefully we get this shit soon. I mean, that means we need to play the horde test, guys. No bitching out, all right? Let's hop on the horde test, get the shit fixed ASAP, all right? I've been playing my part. I've been playing the horde test. Spreading awareness, spreading the news, discovering more bugs and shit. Beautiful. But, yeah, that was the whatchamacallit? Nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. Last few months have been packed. So compared to those, this one is like pretty dry, but it was not bad. I felt like it soothed our mind a little bit for, whatchamacallit? Like ETA wise, like when is this coming? They're pretty confident, it seems, that it's coming this month before the end of the year, which would be phenomenal. And then by that point, as long as it comes to the main branch and there's no game-breaking insane bugs or anything, hopefully that means we get Barry, Ostro, Kendro, and Overraptor by the first half of next year. That would be splendid. But yeah, that's it. This isn't very long or anything. I mean, it is long, but just Hypno's part. And for some reason, we're talking about snow and shit, so, I mean, that's cool. We also have some screenshots here. Yeah, snow. What is this person? You guys really must have thought I was just running my mouth when I said I was laying groundwork so we could animate the dinos faster and more efficiently. Yeah, so they're pumping creatures out for sure. But yeah, like I said earlier, guys, if you have any clips or anything of you in-game doing some funny shit, cool shit, or just interesting stuff, just throw it in clip submissions. I'm going to be posting a video of all your clips, hopefully every week if I get enough. I still have, I have a good amount, but not enough to make a video yet. So throw them in here, join the Discord. Let me shoot you guys an invite again. Boom. Wasn't Triton Horde Test like 4 months long? I think so. Rex has been in here a while, and some of his Prime Elders, so hopefully not too much longer for them. You guys have a good night. 12:15 a.m. here. Damn. Yeah. Have a good night, man. Appreciate you hopping in. Barry Bitter come out of my Easter egg next year. I hope so, dude. That'd be sick. That would be the 4th month of the year, so I would not be opposed to an April. Like, if we get something before or in April. Rex ate up the majority of this year, yeah. It's kind of been fucking, it's obnoxious. So hopefully as soon as they get Rex out, I don't want to see Rex, like, ever again. Like, oh my god. Rex has been fucking soaking up all their fucking time. Alright, gang. But, just a quick one. I just wanted to, read the devblog. That's about it. Honestly, I would share this again. Like, I would go through it again, like, fucking skim it over, but, like, really not much. It's just kind of the end, and then, like, they mentioned snow in the middle, but all of this we pretty much knew already, besides, like, the fucking building models. That's about it though. But that's about it, gang. All right. Well, I'm gonna hop out of here. I hope you guys liked the Devblog. It was all right. Wasn't bad. 6:16 for you? Oh yeah, it's same time for me as well. It's 6:17.
7.
Kai, shut up. Oh my God. Get those numbers out of my ear.
Trying to do this.
6:17. I would have said it, but you said it first. I'm not gonna touch Rex with a 10-foot pole. I know, I'm not touching Rex again until it's on main branch. Fuck that shit. There's just too many hackers and shit. It's fucking obnoxious. On my unofficial server, I know. Yeah, that's 6, 7. Gasp. All right, guys. Have a good night. I'm getting out of here. Yeah, like I said, submit the clips, please. I need more. All right. But have a good night, guys. Peace out. Appreciate you hopping in, and see you. Peace.